The blue sky stretches endlessly. It promises adventure, a journey to new places. But the sky holds secrets, hidden dangers that lurk behind the clouds. We trust in the metal birds that carry us, but sometimes, they too can falter. Boeing, a giant in the aviation world, has faced scrutiny. Incidents and accidents have cast a shadow on its reputation. This is the story of one such flight, Alaska Airlines Flight 558. A routine trip turned into a terrifying ordeal. It reminds us that even in the age of modern aviation, the unexpected can happen. How safe are we in the air? How would we react if disaster struck at 35,000 feet? Every day, thousands of flights crisscross the globe. Passengers buckle up, their dreams and worries accompanying them. For most, it's a routine experience, a quick hop from one city to another, but beneath the surface of normalcy, unseen risks always exist. Alaska Airlines Flight 558 was no different. On that fateful day, a Boeing 737, a workhorse of the skies, prepared for a routine flight. Little did anyone know that a hidden danger lurked within its powerful engines, a danger that would soon turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Imagine this: you're settling into your seat, a book in hand, ready for the journey ahead. Suddenly, the plane shudders. A strange vibration runs through the cabin. Would you notice? Would you be alarmed? This is the reality that faced the passengers of Flight 558. Seattle-Tacoma International Airport buzzed with the energy of a new day. Travelers from all walks of life converged, their paths intertwining. Among them were the crew of Alaska Airlines Flight 558. Captain Max Miller, a seasoned pilot with years of experience, greeted his co-pilot and crew. Their camaraderie was evident, built on trust and professionalism. The flight attendants, known for their warm smiles and helpful nature, prepared the cabin. Checking safety equipment, ensuring passenger comfort, their routine was well practiced. Everything seemed normal, routine. But fate had other plans. As Flight 558 soared into the clear blue sky, a subtle vibration rippled through the aircraft. At first it was easy to dismiss, a minor turbulence or the hum of the powerful engines. Some passengers might have noticed, a slight tingling in their feet, a barely perceptible tremor. But in the cockpit, Captain Miller and his co-pilot were alert. Years of experience had taught them to be attuned to the subtlest changes in their aircraft's behavior. They ran through their checklists, their eyes scanning the instruments, searching for the source of the unusual vibration. The engines roar from vibration to crisis. The subtle vibration escalated with terrifying speed. A loud bang echoed through the cabin, jolting passengers upright in their seats. Fear etched itself on their faces as the plane lurched violently. Outside, a scene of chaos unfolded. The engine cowling, a protective cover designed to streamline airflow, ripped away from the aircraft. It was a sight that sent chills down the spines of even the most seasoned travelers. The engine, now exposed and vulnerable, roared in protest, its once rhythmic hum replaced by a cacophony of mechanical distress. Anatomy of a failure. The engine's weak link. At the heart of the crisis was a tiny, seemingly insignificant part, a fan blade. This crucial component, responsible for drawing air into the engine, had developed a fatigue fracture. The fracture, invisible to the naked eye, had weakened the blade, making it susceptible to the immense forces generated during flight. As the plane climbed, the stress on the blade reached its breaking point. It snapped, setting off a chain reaction that shook the aircraft to its core. The broken blade, now a projectile within the engine, caused catastrophic damage. The engine, its delicate balance disrupted, shuddered violently, threatening to tear itself apart. Captain Miller's choice: a race against time. In the cockpit, Captain Miller and his co-pilot faced a life-or-death decision. The engine, its roar a symphony of destruction, was failing. Shutting it down would eliminate the immediate danger, but it would leave them with only one engine, limiting their options. Continuing to fly with a damaged engine was a gamble, a race against time that could end in disaster. With nerves of steel, Captain Miller assessed the situation. He considered the altitude, the weather conditions, and the proximity of potential landing sites. Every second counted. His decision would determine the fate of everyone on board. Faces of fear, passengers in peril. Inside the cabin, panic threatened to take hold. Passengers, their faces pale with fear, clung to their armrests. The turbulence grew more violent. Oxygen masks dropped from overhead. Mothers held their children close, whispering reassurances they themselves struggled to believe. In those terrifying moments, the flight attendants were beacons of calm amidst the storm. Their training kicked in, their voices steady as they directed passengers, ensuring oxygen masks were secured and providing words of comfort. Their bravery and composure were a testament to their professionalism, a reassuring presence in the face of fear. Return to Seattle, a tense homecoming. Captain Miller, his voice calm and steady, announced their predicament. They were returning to Seattle. The damaged engine, a constant reminder of the danger, continued to roar. The descent was tense, every bump and jolt a test of nerves. Passengers held their breath, their eyes glued to the flight attendants, searching for reassurance. As the plane approached Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, fire trucks and ambulances stood ready, their lights flashing a silent symphony of urgency. The runway, a beacon of hope, drew closer. The touchdown was smooth, a testament to Captain Miller's skill. Relief washed over the cabin as the plane came to a stop. Searching for answers, the investigation unfolds. The news of Alaska Airlines Flight 558 spread like wildfire. Aviation experts, investigators, and the public demanded answers. How could a routine flight turn into a near disaster? The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, and Alaska Airlines launched a full-scale investigation. Every aspect of the flight was scrutinized, from maintenance records to pilot actions. The wreckage of the engine cowling, recovered from the ocean, provided crucial clues. The investigation focused on the failed fan blade, a tiny part with enormous implications. The technology of safety, preventing the unthinkable. The investigation revealed a critical need for more advanced maintenance technology. The fatigue fracture in the fan blade had gone undetected, highlighting a potential weakness in existing inspection methods. Non-destructive testing techniques, capable of detecting microscopic flaws, became a focal point. These technologies, already used in other industries, promised to revolutionize aviation safety by identifying potential problems before they could turn into disasters. The FAA, in response to the incident, issued recommendations for enhanced inspection protocols, urging airlines to adopt the latest technologies to ensure the safety of their fleets. Public eye. Reactions to a near miss. The near disaster of Flight 558 sent shockwaves through the aviation industry and beyond. Public reaction was mixed. Some questioned the safety of air travel, their confidence shaken. Videos of the incident, captured by terrified passengers, went viral, fueling public scrutiny and debate. Alaska Airlines, faced with a public relations crisis, responded swiftly and transparently. They emphasized their commitment to safety, highlighting their impeccable safety record and the reliability of their aircraft. The airline pledged to implement all necessary safety improvements, working closely with the FAA and Boeing to restore public confidence. Learning from the sky, a safer future. The legacy of Alaska Airlines Flight 558 is one of resilience, learning, and a relentless pursuit of safety. The incident served as a wake-up call for the aviation industry, highlighting the critical importance of rigorous maintenance, advanced technology, and comprehensive crew training. In the aftermath, inspection protocols were enhanced, diagnostic tools were improved, and crew training programs incorporated lessons learned from the incident. The tireless efforts of investigators, engineers, and aviation professionals led to significant safety improvements, reducing the risk of similar incidents in the future. Reflections on Flight 558, Our Shared Responsibility. Alaska Airlines. Flight 558 stands as a stark reminder that even in the age of advanced technology, air travel is not without risks. It highlights the crucial role that human judgment, technical expertise, and a commitment to safety play in ensuring the well-being of passengers and crew. As we board our next flight, let us remember the lessons learned from this incident. Let us engage in informed discussions about aviation safety, demand transparency from airlines and regulators, and appreciate the dedication of those who work tirelessly to keep us safe in the skies. The future of aviation safety depends on a shared commitment to vigilance, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence.